Mistral AI announces the launch of a new flagship model called Mistral Large and also announces partnership with Microsoft. YouTube announces the expansion of its video editing app, YouTube Create, to new regions. Adobe announces a new project called Music GenAI Control that lets you generate and edit music using text prompts. More details on these three and other top news items of the week coming up in this 230th weekly episode of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, emerging tech, and AI news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Mistral AI announced that they are launching a new flagship model called Mistral Large, which is a large language model. And they also announced their partnership with Microsoft, and Azure is going to be the first distribution platform on which this model is going to be available. If you're wondering who Mistral AI is, they're one of the top emerging companies in the AI space, highly valued, and they're also highly rated and reviewed by both technical experts and users who have used their models. The Mistral Large model that they've announced is natively multilingual. So it is natively fluent in English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, with a nuanced understanding of grammar and cultural context. It seems to have precise information capabilities with 32K tokens and also natively capable of function calling. Android announced the release of multiple new features inside various products like Maps, Auto, Health, Images, and Docs. The first is Android Auto, which is getting AI built into it. With AI, you will now be able to summarize your messages inside Android Auto while you're driving and also perform some intelligent actions within Android Auto ecosystem during the drive. Lens feature within the maps is getting an upgrade with enhanced screen reader capabilities. You can pull out your phone camera and then point it at the surroundings wherever you are, and it will use the talkback feature to tell you or talk back to you about various details of that area. Finally, my favorite feature is the markup feature within Google Docs. I think this is a feature that I will end up using a lot, and I'm sure it will also be helpful for you as a church or ministry. LinkedIn has released new AI powered features to help recruiters on their platform hire more efficiently. So your HR team can now start using AI to improve candidate discovery. They can target the right candidates when they are releasing details about the opening and so on. And they can also be more efficient in their hiring process since notification and messaging are all going to be AI powered going forward. The announcement says AI assisted search and projects will allow you to add your hiring goals in your own words, and recruiter will automatically create projects and search filters with recommendations on how to optimize your search results. So it's like text prompting but more from a hiring perspective. Apart from this, messaging, notifications, and also recruitment reporting is getting multiple AI powered features. We will link to all of these features in the show notes. Pass this on to your ministry recruitment team or your HR team. A quick word about our sponsors. This week's news episode is brought to you by Connected Church Academy. The Academy helps nonprofit churches and ministries empower themselves with the knowledge of tools and tactics and strategies and tips related to digital, social media, AI, and Web3. All of it that will help you do media ministry in a much more effective way. So if you are part of any of these type of organizations, then we highly recommend you check out cca.live. All details of the Academy are available in this webpage, cca.live. You will also find the link in the description of wherever you're listening to me. YouTube has announced that they are expanding the access of their new powerful video editing app called YouTube Create. These new locations include Australia, Brazil, and others. We will link to the entire list of countries in the show notes. The YouTube Create app is basically YouTube's version of CapCut. CapCut is gaining huge popularity, and that is a product by TikTok, as you all know. And YouTube is creating its own version of CapCut. Along with this announcement, they've kind of highlighted some of the top features of the app, which includes audio cleanup, which is a removal of background noise. That can be very helpful, especially when you're shooting with your mobile. And auto captions available in English and also other languages like Spanish and Hindi, and filters and effects which you would expect. Access to direct publishing on YouTube, so you can quickly publish to YouTube. You can add royalty free images and sound effects and music. Adobe has announced an experimental generative AI tool that would generate music and also edit that music using text prompts. And this project is called Music Gen AI Control. And this tool is right now available inside Adobe's lab section. The reason I wanted to bring this to your notice is not that we lack any AI tool that could generate music. What is unique about Adobe's tool is the way it fits into the editing workflow. So you can not only generate music, and then the way you edit it is using text prompts. So you can easily make edits, you can create loops, you can do multiple things, all of which could be very useful, especially in a ministry or non-profit video editing setup, or even inside one of your worship music projects. So pass this information on to your sound engineering and also your worship team. If you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, then I'm going to ask you to take a minute to consider doing that, because you don't want to miss any news episode that we upload here every single week, and all the other content that we've planned for you, especially for the faith-based community in this channel.